Hey everyone, welcome to Horrible Gaming. My name is Nora and on today's video we are working more on my nighttime themed city. As we get started today, I'd appreciate if you'd hit that like, subscribe, and notify button if you want to see more content like this in the future. It really does help me out. So today we are improving several shops in this video as well as working on transitions on my nighttime city. I actually did this shopping strip a long time ago on a live stream and many people kept asking for a speed build format. Then I ended up changing my approach to this realistic theme by setting it during the nighttime, mostly because I really wanted to do a new skyline build. And obviously skylines look best during the nighttime. So if you've been following my realistic city on previous videos that are set during the daytime, that's what this island is. It's just set at during the night because obviously the skyline thrives best for it. Now, another thing I want to add is I'm not going to be able to fit every single realistic build that we have been doing on my channel on this island. There's just absolutely no way. A lot of these builds take quite a bit of space. So if you're struggling with filling space on Citycore Islands, this is probably the best resort for you to get some inspiration on filling up all those weird spots. But that's why I've been telling y'all that I'm going to be probably transitioning my tropical city and New York City to more of a realistic approach so I can fit all the codes and all the ideas that we have onto as many islands as possible. So the best way to describe this island is a simple, modern, realistic town. There's hardly any terraforming except for the main buildings. Most of this is on the first level. So if you hate terraforming, this is probably a great island inspiration for you. Something new that I have been doing on this island, especially since it's set during the nighttime, is by instead of reversing our display shelves at the entryways, we are showing the glass front instead. I like doing this now, and this is just a personal preference because it kind of like illuminates our doorways since we're using simple panels for our doors. I also want to add that you don't have to use the black glass doors that I'm using. You can easily swap these out for a lighter tone. Definitely, you know, choose the best codes that you prefer best, but I just really love colin.crossing's black doors. They are absolutely beautiful. So I've been using those just to kind of like break up all the white tones. Another thing I've been doing lately that's also new is by using the short simple panel in front of the wide display shelf. It just adds a lot more texture to the builds itself. And I want to give full credit to Kenoto. I hope I said that right on Instagram. Long story short, it's actually kind of funny. I did a 7-Eleven build recently and I actually just posted that as my recent video. And I've been putting 7-Elevens on pretty much every single one of my Japanese islands since last year. And Kenoto made this 7-Eleven code, and I found that actually on criteria search. Didn't realize it was Kenoto's code, and I ended up using it on my 7-Eleven. And then I saw on their 7-Eleven that they used this brick short simple panel in front of the wide display shelves, and I absolutely really liked that idea. I thought it just really did add a lot more texture, so I want to give full credit to that idea for sure to them. Another thing many people ask me is how do I plan out my Citycore islands? First of all, I want to say that I've been doing Citycore since the game's release. I think besides Colin.crossing, me and Colin and maybe a couple other people were the only ones doing Citycore at the time. It was very unpopular. Nobody was really doing it. It was mostly cottagecore at the beginning of the Animal Crossing New Horizons era. So I've been doing it for quite a bit of time. It's been honestly my favorite theme. I just really love manipulating items. I love games like The Sims and Minecraft, so obviously when I saw the opportunity to do something like this on Animal Crossing, I didn't take, you know, any waiting opportunities. I was like, we're doing this. And it's been my favorite theme ever since. I wing all of my builds. I never planned them. I always try to go with the flow. I know that's not realistic for everyone, so that's why I started this YouTube channel to be able to kind of like document my play. And I'm wanting to do stuff like this on Planet Zoo and Minecraft, obviously, as well, once I get, you know, decent enough at that game. I'm not very good at either of those games right now. I'm trying to learn the basics. Like, I'm very new to Minecraft, but I know that I'll really enjoy Minecraft because there's literally no building limits. So I want to add Minecraft material to my channel. If you love Animal Crossing and building like this, you're gonna love Minecraft. I suggest definitely getting Minecraft. It almost took me away from Animal Crossing completely. That's how much I really loved the sandbox mode on Minecraft, because you can build literally anything you could imagine. Like, it is incredible. I wish Animal Crossing had some of the abilities that Minecraft does. Maybe we'll see that in a future game, who knows. But I knew when I started doing Citycore that I really wanted to do some realistic like cities. Obviously I needed to learn the basics, and it took a lot of trial and error. So if you're new to Citycore and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm stressed, I don't know what the heck to do, that's normal, because I felt that way. The first Citycore that I ever released was called Akala Isle. You may have visited it before. It actually used to be my very first tropical island, and I changed it to a rustic industrial city. I learned very quickly that spacing things out is important, or your island is gonna lag so much that you can't even see your island anymore. Like, it was bad, the lag was awful. So I've learned in the hard way that you need to space your builds out, or your island's just gonna be so laggy that you can't even enjoy it. So that is like my first major tip to Citycore in general. If I stutter, by the way, a lot in this is because I'm recording this in one take. I'm kind of just like thinking out loud of everything that I've learned. Another thing I want to tell y'all is, if you are new to Citycore and you're new to my channel, first of all, I want to say thank you so much for coming to my channel. I hope you decide to subscribe to me and join my Discord community. I would love to get to know you more. I really love communicating and connecting with my followers. But I want to add that I definitely recommend checking out my other videos. We have a lot of Citycore basics. I've been trying to organize everything into their own separate playlist. My goal as a creator is to do every single Citycore aesthetic. I also want to add that if you're not doing a certain theme that I might be doing, all of our builds for the most part can work for any Citycore theme with the appropriate decor and code swaps. So that's why I'm always encouraging y'all to check out my other videos, even if it's a theme that you're not doing, because you might get some ideas for your own island and steal some build layouts from them too. So back to the build, the Petco that I ended up making is actually very inspired by my local Petco. Like, the design and how the white is framed at the entry is exactly how my Petco is. And then we have like a beige brick. I've been really enjoying basically recreating how my stores look on this island. Like, for example, where GameStop is and Domino's, like that is how my shopping strip looks here. And then across it is Dollar Tree. So I'm probably going to be making Dollar Tree right above Petco, because this is the exact layout of the shopping strip right down the road from me. So I want to say that a lot of inspiration for this has been coming from my hometown, which has been actually very useful, because every time we go out for groceries, I swear I think I play Animal Crossing too much, because I'll always be like, oh, this is a great idea for my Animal Crossing island, and then my husband will look at me like, Nora, can we not just talk about Animal Crossing for once? But seriously, I'm being real with y'all. Like, I will be on the highway and I'm like, oh, that little centerpiece right there with the greenery would be great for Animal Crossing island. Like, I love this filler idea. And I saw a bench the other day. I'm like, wow, I really like how that garden bench looks there. Y'all, it's not a garden bench because it's in real life, but my brain just works that way now because I play Animal Crossing so much. I've been accidentally also calling things in real life items. It's just bad. The Animal Crossing addiction has taken over my life. And yeah, I don't think it's ever going to stop anytime soon. Anyways, before this video ends, we're going to do a quick walkthrough of everything that I did on today's video. I always like doing walkthroughs, especially when we do a lot of content all at once. But yeah, this is how the Petco looks. I actually kind of want to add a few more decorations to the Petco, but I'm really tired, so I don't have time to do that tonight. But the next video, you'll see more details. Then we walk through, obviously, where the GameStop and Domino's is, and I have like this angled road going up here. I'm not sure what that empty spot is going to be quite yet, so feel free to leave some ideas in the comment section. And then up here where my house used to be, I ended up redoing a new version of my Walmart. I had no space to do a Walmart, so I wanted to make sure that this island had one. But yeah, I hope that this video today brought you a ton of inspiration for your island. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next video. Have a horrible day.